The all-new 2026 to 27 Toyota Stout is creating serious hype right now. But not for the reasons you might expect, because some of its rumored features don't just stand out. They actually don't make sense at first, and that's exactly why everyone is talking about it. Welcome back to MVP Wheel, where we don't just follow the hype, we question it. Let's get straight into it. The idea of bringing back the Toyota Stout already feels unexpected. In a world where trucks are getting bigger, heavier, and more expensive, Toyota is rumored to be going in the opposite direction. A smaller, more efficient, more practical pickup that alone feels like it breaks the rules of today's truck market. But here's where things get even more confusing. One of the biggest rumors is that the Stout could come with a hybrid powertrain. Now think about that for a second. A hybrid truck in a compact segment. For some people, that sounds perfect, but for others, it raises questions. Why put hybrid technology into a truck instead of focusing purely on power? And that's the first doesn't make sense feature until you look deeper. Because today's drivers aren't just looking for power, they want efficiency, lower running costs, and something that fits daily life. So while a hybrid truck might sound strange at first, it actually aligns perfectly with how people use their vehicles now. Then there's the expected size of the Stout. It's rumored to be smaller than traditional pickups, possibly built on a unibody platform, and again, that doesn't make sense, at least not in the old school truck mindset. Trucks have always been about size and strength, but here's the truth. Most people don't need a massive truck. They need something easy to drive, easy to park, and still capable enough for occasional work. Now, let's talk about performance expectations. Some reports suggest the Stout won't aim to be the most powerful truck in its class, and once again, that sounds strange. Why release a truck that isn't trying to dominate in power? But this is where Toyota's strategy becomes clear. Instead of chasing extreme numbers, they're focusing on balance, enough power for real-world use, combined with efficiency and comfort. And then comes another feature that might confuse people: the focus on technology and interior comfort. The Stout is expected to have a modern, SUV-like cabin with a large touchscreen, digital displays, and advanced safety systems. For traditional truck buyers, this might feel unnecessary, but for a new generation of drivers, this is exactly what they want: a truck that feels just as comfortable as a car. Now here's where things start to make more sense. When you look at all these strange features together, hybrid efficiency, compact size, balanced performance, modern tech, you realize something important. The Stout isn't trying to be a traditional truck, it's trying to redefine what a truck should be, and that's exactly why people are confused and excited at the same time. Let's talk about price for a moment. If Toyota manages to keep the Stout affordable, it could attract a completely new audience. People who never considered buying a truck before might suddenly see it as a practical option. And that's a huge shift, because once new buyers enter the market, everything changes. But here's the reality check. Not every rumor will turn into reality. Some features might change, some expectations might not be met, and that's normal. The hype around the Stout is driven by possibilities, not confirmed facts. But even with that uncertainty, the overall direction is clear. Now imagine this scenario. You're looking to buy a truck. You see the usual options: big, expensive, fuel-hungry. Then suddenly, the Stout arrives, smaller, smarter, more efficient, and designed for everyday use. That's not just another choice, that's a completely different approach, and that's why some of its features feel like they don't make sense, because they challenge everything we've been used to. But here's the truth. The automotive world is changing. Efficiency matters more, practicality matters more, and vehicles are becoming more focused on real-life use rather than extreme capabilities. The Stout fits perfectly into that future. So when people say these features don't make sense, what they really mean is that they're not used to this new direction yet. And that's exactly how innovation works. At the end of the day, the 2026 to 27 Toyota Stout isn't just another truck. It's a different idea, a different approach, and possibly a glimpse into the future of what trucks will become. So before you judge it, before you compare it to traditional pickups, take a step back and look at the bigger picture, because what seems strange today might become the new normal tomorrow. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe to MVP Wheel, and turn on notifications, because the future of trucks is changing fast, and you don't want to miss it.